Hello everyone, yes and today my BFO girlfriend wants to tell her side of the story about Sadie. And yes, Sadie did the same thing to her what she did to me. So yeah, we enjoy this story
Hey
time.
guys, I'm Connie. Nice to meet you. And we're gonna talk about Silly. Yes. Um, that's her name. Just spitting it out there. But yes. I'm gonna tell you the story about me and her when we first started being friends and how it ended. The true story about meeting of everything else. Example, my man, Jokey. Yes, I know they were together for like 3 years. Um, there's a thing about that. Cause, well, silly. She knows I have feelings for Jokester back then. Well, of course, I told Alyssa about that, and she didn't bother telling him about it. But yeah, stories that me and her did in school. That's where I went to. That's where Alyssa is and everything else, right? When I first went there, I met this girl. Me and her became friends on the first day. Then she introduced me to Alyssa and her other friend. So everything was good. Me and her were hanging out and everything else. And then until one day, she wants me to go do bad things. Skip class. Be a troublemaker, get in trouble, be into the office and all that stuff, right? Even though at first I would have regrets because I'm not that kind of girl, I'm not that kind of person to be a troublemaker, because I'm always, a person that's innocent and does good things. But when she came into my life, I became something else. Yes, I was very violent. I only became violent just to protect myself. But of course I'm in a group home and all that shit, so and all that stuff, especially when I have a bunch of trauma in the group homes, and that's how I became violent in the first place, and, work out and all this stuff, but yeah, so, yeah, everything went downhill with that part, but let's go to the part that is more important. Her mom found out that her mom doesn't want her to be friends with me anymore. And when that happened, that's when she punched me in the face, and I didn't do anything. I just let it happen. And of course, I didn't feel anything, because why would I? And then of course she got in trouble because Mr. Edie, the teacher, saw her punched me in the face, so she got suspended for a while. Yeah, but yeah, so Mr. yeah, but yeah, the principal literally put me into a different class, the higher ranking class, the credit class, because I was very smart. And in that class, I still get A's, and I do get B's because of certain math equations. I don't. That's the thing. I don't boss people. Yeah, because that's the thing. I don't even do that. I'm not that person that tells people to do or being controlling or anything like that. I've been through, lots of relationships that are controlling, abusive, and so many things. And people cheating, using me for money, using me for my body, and leave me for dead. With other guys that even care for the world. That's the thing that I had to deal with mostly all my life, And of course I'm always that person that, try to think the positive side and think, was great and was good and trying to be the greatest person that I could be, and that's who I am today, right? I try to be back to the person that I was before I met Alyssa. I am that girl. It's just, I just have a bigger mouth, and I am a smartass. I don't take nobody's bullshit no more. I fucking, go straight up. If I have a problem with them, I'm gonna say it straight to their face, I was like, why are you doing this, huh? Like, do you have a problem with me? Or, what's your secret? Even I could tell people people's lives just through their smiles and their smirks and when they laugh. I was like, I know all about lying, you piece of shit. I've been through so much people lying to me for all these years. I know what it looks like. I know how it is. And I just know from their voice. It's just... That's the thing. I don't even like her boyfriends. Like, her boyfriends are not even my type, man. Like, why do I want those? Like, yes, they want me, but I don't want them. Like, what else did she even, like, say?
All her exes were ugly.
Yes, they are. Just not you.
Aww.
Like, but what else does she even say anyway? What else did she even say anyway? The S word. Call me a slut. Cause that's all I wanted, you know, it's just love. Love, love, love.
No, you have this.
Yes, I do. But actually, the one that actually sings with me, dances with me, like, you know, that actually cares about me, actually checks up on me, you know, and talks to me 24/7. Burp. Yeah. Cause, you know, like, he actually, you know, cares. You know, even me, I always worry about him, you know. I always text him, like, hey, are you okay? And I'm making sure that he's fine when he's not texting, right? Because, you know, I always worry about people that I really love and care about. And I really love him. And don't worry about those. Look at that shit.
Ah.
Yeah. But, yeah, I'm really, really in love. And this is, like, the kind of love that I've been looking for. And this is, like the deepest kind of love. And I'm really happy that me and him are together.
Yep.
I always wanted for years before I figured that we might be the cousins before then. Right, then we found out that we're not.
Yeah.
And I'm very happy about that. Because, you know, I don't like dating cousins. I don't know.
Disgusting.
It's gross, though.
I know.
But, yeah. Because even, that's the funniest part, though. Here comes my cousins coming after me, too. Like, I was like, yeah, stay away from me.
Ugh.
You know, backing away. I was like, here, I'm checking. Making sure they're not my cousins and all that shit. I was like, I don't want to deal with that kind of stuff. And she knows allergies. But yeah, like, I know, like, and all that stuff. I was like, go by yourself. Just go leave. You're lost, and I have him now, and you can. I was like, yes, I don't usually come after your boyfriends, but this is the one I've been, you know, trying to get with, like, years ago, until you took that. But yeah, but, like, yes, me and her used to be very good friends. Yeah, but everything turned to a toll. Even, especially when I heard about Alyssa making death threats into our school, and people she would kill with, and I am the top of the list, the first one, gone. I'm like, her kill me, come on, in dreams, like, I'm still alive. I don't think, you know, it's just you would never see my dark side, that's all. You would never see my dark side. Even though a bunch of people know my dark side. Because, yes, I used to be a big fighter. You know, a big fighter. Because even there's one time, there's these people, you know, I walk out of the school for lunch, and there's this girl that jumped on my back, punched me on my head. Why did I fucking literally just grab her from my back and fucking flipped her to the fucking floor on the cement? Didn't even care for the world. And here I'm punching the fuck out of her face, and, you know, then here comes her friend coming along. She's like, why the heck you being my friend? She's just grabbing my hair and everything. I was like, bro, you're a pussy. Then then here I'm grabbing her hair and spin her around and slam her to the ground too. And then she grabbed her 2 fingers and just fucking bent it back. Oh, yeah, she has to go to. Then here comes her other friend. She's bigger than me. Yeah, here she is coming running when I finally finish her, the other girl. 2 girls, right? She tackled me into the snow, trying to get on top of me, but I just fucking went on top of her instead and started beating her. Then, do you know what's the funny part? It takes literally over 10 guys. Over 10 guys to get me off of this chick. And told me to run because the principals and the teachers are coming outside. And right there, I opened the door when, then I was running inside, then Miss Cameron grabbed me. And then I punched her in the face and started running. Then I didn't stop running. And then Mr. Johnson popped right in front of me. He said, "Constance." I'm like, "Yes, Mr. Johnson." "In my office, please." I'm like, "Okay." And I walked into the office. Oh yeah, I didn't tell him I see Mr. King, then I kick him in the balls. Cause he's an ass. Like, there's like so much experiences that I had with me. That's the thing, I don't get why they don't like Native people. But her mom, she didn't like it, then Melissa doesn't like it and start treating being all racist towards me. But that's all I can say for now, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Okay. Bye. But yeah.
But why did you give me a second chance?
Because I love you. I always have, and I always cherish our memories that we have in our parents, and I will never ever let that stuff go. Sorry was my speech, but I am very bad at that. But yeah.
But even though I said all this stuff, you still gave me a chance.
Because I forgive you. Yes, even though it took me 3 years to heal. And then you texted me 4 months after. And I already forgive you. So yeah. But yeah.
Hey everyone, so my girlfriend cut my hair, looks pretty nice. So yeah, that's the story time. Okay, once the sky goes to the spirit of Okeron, bye. And yeah, we bleached my hair because we're gonna dye it green next. So yeah, bye.